So these Powerbeats Pro, these headphones are the best headphones I've ever worked out in. If you're serious about your workouts and don't ever want to be bothered with the prospect of your headphones falling out, splurge on the Powerbeats Pro. But would I get them to use them in the office? No, they were just way too inconvenient in my opinion. How about at home? Maybe, and only maybe if you're the one who does all the chores. So for the remainder of this review, I'm going to elaborate on my too long didn't watch blurb, as well as compare it against the Bose SoundSport Free, the Jabra Active Elite 65Ts, as well as the Apple AirPods. And despite what other reviews say, I'm going to put it out there, these Bose Powerbeats Pro do not sound as good as the Apple AirPods. At MobileReviewsEh, Monty and I base all our reviews on actual usage. And let me clarify that. When I say actual usage, I mean using the product for what it's meant for. Chances are that this isn't the first Powerbeats Pro review that you've watched, but unlike the average Powerbeats Pro review that involves slow pans with colored backgrounds with the host talking about micro laser barometric venting holes, I've actually used the Powerbeats Pro for what they were designed for. I've worked out with them. A lot, even with glasses on. This is pretty evident if you've watched the pre-release video for this product, but based on what you've seen in other reviews, one might think that the pre-release video might have looked like this. And that's what I mean when I say actual usage. Beats designed the Powerbeats Pro as a product for fitness, for exercising. So let's talk about using the Powerbeats Pro in the gym. So out of all the headphones I've used working out over the last few months, nothing stays in my ears like the Powerbeats Pro. The only way these could feel snugger was if somebody taped them to my head. No amount of rowing, skipping, or dumbbell power cleans and step overs could jostle them. No amount of gymnastic pull-ups, push-ups, or squats could shake them loose. No amount of rope climbs or pegboards got me worried about these things falling out. No amount of kettlebell cleans and jerks, swings, and squats got me worried. If you need to see more workouts with the Powerbeats Pro, do watch my unbox and workout video. The fit of the Powerbeats Pro is awesome. It actually blew me away how awesome I thought these headphones were, because up until this point, every other single pair of Bluetooth headphones never really let me immerse myself into my workout. There was always this nagging sense of, will they fall out or not? And it's even worse for me as a glasses wearer, because not only do I have to worry about headphones falling out, I have to worry about things not hitting my face like wall balls. During my average workout, all I had to do for a great workout with the Powerbeats Pro was to make sure that the ear loops of the Powerbeats Pro did sit under my glasses arms. It's a little annoying, but it's still kind of bearable. Now, the general design of the Powerbeats Pro is why the fit is just so amazing. Most Bluetooth headphones try to improve the fit of the product by giving you a plethora of plugs, and some even give you a plethora of wings. Now, there's two problems with this approach. The first is that your ears are not the same size. For me, my right ear canal is actually larger than my left, which means I need to use a larger earplug, which makes the typical set of Bluetooth headphones feel different in that ear. The second problem occurs when you listen to music with that different size bud. The buds with a tighter fit will most likely sound better. With the Powerbeats Pro, they do give you the option of different earplug sizes, but you don't need to find the tightest fitting one, which is great. Why? Because the headphones sit very well in the concha of your ear. The concha kind of acts as a shell for the Powerbeats Pro. Now, for vigorous working out, having the headphones sit in the concha isn't actually enough, as any sort of vertical movement may dislodge them, which is where the ear loops come in. They provide enough pressure to keep the Powerbeats Pro in the right place. Now, despite my glowing comments about the Powerbeats Pro in the gym, there is one thing you need to consider before getting these headphones, because, well, let's face it, they are not cheap. The question that you have to ask yourself is, how much do you actually move around when you work out? Personally, my workouts involve a lot of full body movement, so I need that stability with my headphones. But if you're a powerlifter who generally stays stationary all the time, you can get away with the Apple AirPods. If you're a gym bro, well, you definitely don't need the staying power of the Powerbeats Pro. If you're a runner, these products are going to be a great investment. If you're a gymnast, then Simone Biles would say yes. Cartwheeling Aaron would also agree. You do P90X, sure, they're going to be great for the plyo workout. And how about using them with the Peloton, the $3,000 stationary bike with a screen? I don't know. I've never used a Peloton. Now when it comes to sweat protection, the Powerbeats Pro are rated to IPX4, which means they're good against splashing water. Now if you need something with a higher IP rating, the Jabra Active Elites are rated to IP56, which means that product can survive powerful water jets. And if you need something more, the Jabra Run XTs are rated to IPX7. Now don't let that marketing fluff fool you, because when these products are in your head, what are the chances that your head is going to take powerful water jets to it? Like, when will you need that rating from Jabra? Or when will you need to submerge your head in, at most, 1 meter of water with a pair of running headphones like the Run XTs? And guess what? They don't even float! Now, would I wear these headphones in the shower? No, but the IPX4 is going to be enough for the average person, sweaty person at the gym. Even in my sweatiest state, working out in jeans and a baseball t-shirt because I forgot my gym clothes, I didn't have any issues with the sound of the Powerbeats Pro. Again, the fit, amazing. Now when it comes to the office and at home, I was a little less enthused. Why? Because the Powerbeats Pro are just a little too inconvenient, especially as a glasses wearer, and as a pants wearer, and as a person who has to talk to people at work. The awesome fit of the Powerbeats Pro is a detriment to office use. Why? Because it gets annoying to put them in and out of your ear every single time somebody comes to see you. Even if you can master putting them on efficiently, it does get annoying, especially when you've used the Apple AirPods. Now you could try to get around that by leaving it in your ears all the time and just kind of muting the music as people come and visit you, I guess. But first of all, that's a little rude. And second of all, given the in-ear design of these headphones, you're gonna have a hard time basically hearing anything. Honestly, again, it's hard to beat the Apple AirPods when it comes to office usage. They go in, they come out, music stops playing, pretty awesome. Person talking to you leaves, they go back in, music starts going again. Now as a pants wearer, I'm not too fond of the giant charge case, but the size is expected given that the Powerbeats Pro, well, they have an ear loop. I actually found myself carrying the Powerbeats Pro in my pockets without the charge case, which is a bad idea given how much these headphones are. But honestly, it was way easier to do that in that very moment than dealing with the charge case. Now, if you look beyond those shortcomings, I generally had no issues wearing the Powerbeats Pro throughout the entire workday. There's kind of no annoying pressure on the outer ear or the inner ear, and that's something I can't say for any of the other Bluetooth headphones that I've used. The only upside in using the Powerbeats Pro in the office is the fact that this product has 9 hours of battery power on a single charge, which is pretty spectacular, which means that you can go all workday ignoring your coworkers. You can quick charge them in a case for 5 minutes and then bang out a 90-minute workout. That's the fast charge time. Now, before I move on to the product comparisons, I will add a little bit about using the headphones at home. Now, I found myself wearing these headphones doing housework, which usually doesn't happen. We're wearing the headphones anyways, not the housework. The easy to access controls allows me to control my music. And like working out, all the housework that requires, moving about, I didn't really have to worry about my headphones falling out. Again, the fit of the Powerbeats Pro is just so great. Now when it comes to sound, I still prefer my Apple AirPods. And I also prefer my Powerbeats Pro. So if you're finding this review useful, consider getting your stuff through my links. This video isn't sponsored, so all the headphones that you're seeing, all the hours spent working at the gym, that's my time. That's what I do. That's what I do on this channel. So any sort of help would be greatly appreciated. I've got like $1,000, $1,500 worth of headphones right behind me. I just finished filming the review and it's just about to pour. It's pretty ugly behind me. But anyways, let's finish this off. Because when it comes to sound, unless you own both and you're wearing one bud in one ear and the other bud in the other and you're listening to the exact same song at the same time, you generally will not know which one is better. At the end of the day, it's like buying a TV at a big box store. Yeah, they all look different, they're all gonna sound different, but you won't know the difference when you're sitting at it with your TV at home by itself. There's nothing else to compare it against. Now, there are a lot of actual similarities between the AirPods and the Powerbeats. Both are powered by Apple's H1 chip, which means that it's going to perform fairly close to one another. For me, the only thing that might cause a difference in sound quality is the fact that the Powerbeats Pro go deeper into my ear, which means it shuts out more external noise, which is going to improve the sound quality. At the end of the day, having a headphone sound better or not really isn't going to matter. Am I going to care that my Powerbeats Pro sound mildly better than my AirPods when I'm on the last mile of Murph? No! Am I going to care when I'm on the last set of double unders for a Metcon? My feet are burning, my arches hurt, my wrists are on fire, and all I need to do is keep my composure? No! So those are all the details from my perspective that are worth talking about for these headphones. And yes, they're not in the case. Now, with all that out of the way, let's talk about the comparisons against the Bose SoundSport Free and the Jabra Active Elite 65T. Now, against the Bose SoundSport Free, there's 5 differences, and overall, we'd handily recommend the Powerbeats Pro over the SoundSport Free. The Powerbeats Pros are just better, and if you are thinking that you just can't spend the money on the Powerbeats Pro, just a quick comparison between the SoundSport Free and the Jabras, go with the Jabras, but we'll do these two first. The first difference is that you can pair more than one device with your Powerbeats Pro 2. That seems crazy that that's a difference to me. And the second difference is that you can actually use your Powerbeats with your computer, which is crazy to me that I can't with the Bose SoundSport Frees. Another difference that goes to the Powerbeats Pro is that they are more stable in my ear. With the design of the SoundSport Frees, it feels a little too heavy in my ear, and so you kind of have these things dangling outside and they really bounce around. The headphones don't fall out, but they kind of bounce around, which isn't great. Now, from a price perspective, the Bose SoundSport Frees are cheaper. And the last thing is that the range is better with the Powerbeats Pro. I can get probably 5-10 feet further in my office than I can with the Bose. So yeah, again, pick the Powerbeats Pro between these two products. Now let's talk about this product and the Jabra Active Elite 65Ts, and this comparison is going to be a little tighter in terms of competition. From my perspective, the deciding factor is going to be price, because these Jabra Pro headphones is about half the price of the Powerbeats, which is crazy. That's the first difference. The second difference, and this actually goes to the Jabra product, is that hear through is quite handy. So hear through basically pipes outside sound into your ears, and it's kind of like a safety thing. So you kind of have a good idea of what's going around you all the time. And so when you're at the gym and there's a gym bro dropping weights, you are able to hear them coming. Now, when it comes to fits, that kind of goes to the Powerbeats Pro. The Jabra Active Elite 65Ts aren't bad. They're actually the best out of the 6 headphones that I've used in the last 3-4 months, but just not as good as the Powerbeats Pro. It comes in second, actually. Another pro that goes to the Jabra is the charge case is much smaller. Yeah. And another pro for the Jabra Active Elite 65Ts is that they come with noise cancellation, active noise cancellation. The biggest problem with that is that I personally can't wear these for more than an hour, so in an office setting, that kind of sucks. And the last difference that goes to the Powerbeats Pro is that, well, the connections are just way better. Being able to switch between devices easily with Apple's H1 chip is just way better than the Bluetooth 5.0 connections that you have with the Jabra Active Elite 65Ts. So that's all I got for this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down there. This video isn't sponsored, so I've literally spent thousands of dollars on Bluetooth headphones to figure out which one's the best in order to share that with you. So if you found this video helpful, consider getting all your stuff. Actually, please do get all your stuff through my Amazon links. It won't cost you any more. And even if, say, you're looking for a foam roller, that's the first thing I'm looking at on Amazon, still use my links, because as long as you use my link to get to Amazon, I still get credits. So if you're buying all your groceries, yeah, do that as well. That'd be awesome. First time watching one of my videos, I do encourage you to click subscribe, produce content at a much quicker rate now, which is pretty awesome. I'm Aaron the Ho. This is Monty the Ho. It is 11:10 at night, and I'm tired. And Monty's tired because he is just staring at me stoically. He just wants to go to bed, don't you? Thanks for watching.
That's a good idea.
Sounds like That's
Gotta
terrifying.
get under there.
I'm not getting under there. I know what I'm doing. Get the wide. Then you spend 4 minutes wrapping up your straps.
135, 145.
And around the back.
They gotta like start. Oh, that feels uncomfortable. I'm not lifting that way.